Now, lots of us aren't very confident with our beards, and that can really come out when you're doing cosplay. As you can see, I haven't shaved recently, so forgive me that I still have all the scraggle here. I usually go down there, leave it open here to get that V, but my hair doesn't grow in very thick here as opposed to right here. It doesn't go up. My mustache is always patchy, so I usually get rid of it. But I'm going to show you just real quick what you can do to fill it in, even with colors, which is going to be very important if you are trying to do any kind of character that has beard hair that matches whatever crazy hair they actually have. Now, you've seen this in my other video that I just put out, but this is this is the same eyeshadow stick that I've used here and on my eyebrows. We're going to use it once more on our beard. So the reason I'm using the same color is just to make sure that all of the facial hair really lines up together and doesn't look like I'm pulling anything off right now, because I don't want it to look like I'm wearing makeup. Now we're going to get real close here so that you can see what I'm doing. So you see all of this patchy. Usually I would shave. I don't want to right now, but we can still do what we're going to do. So just make a lot of really tiny lines. And just a little bit over these lines. So you see where it stops being that? Maybe I want it to come up just a little bit more. I want it to look a little more like that even cut line. And then I talked about how we're going to probably do a little bit of contouring. So I put a more solid line right there. And then we're going to do the same over here.
Don't worry, it doesn't look very natural right now. So we're going to fix it. And then look here. And then we draw that line again just under the jaw. Don't want to get fancy.
And then one of the most important things, because you're going to move around a lot, some of us have like a little bit extra, and that really makes it look patchy because that's where the light's catching, just like that. And see, I'm going to go just a little bit lower because I like making it look great. And comes our friend the spoolie. So just like we did with eyebrows in that other video, you're just going to take it and you're going to brush that shit out for a little while. Just don't worry about it. Because the spoolie's kind of scratchy. It's going to take it and it's going to make it look a lot more even. So don't worry about it being an art. It's going to get there. It also picks up the color.
See, you can tell the difference between how well that looks filled in now and kind of like the scratchy color that we have over here.
I don't have to make those faces. You really don't. I just make a lot of faces. Just brush up and down. Get all of it in there. Especially make sure that spot that you went just a little far in, you're going to really work that off. If you think that you went a little too much, just take your finger and go pull it in. And you can do this with the same with a mustache. You can also use it if you're going to go over and add hair that you absolutely don't have anywhere. But that's going to be a little bit of an extra thing that we're going to do later when we talk about cosplaying without your beard. So when you shave it off completely and you just totally redraw it, because it's not going to look anything like what your actual beard is. And remember, once you're done, to actually comb it back down with that spoolie, otherwise you're just going to have a really weird looking beard. Nobody wants a beard that stands straight up. Alright, so I hope that you were able to get something out of this. This is super helpful for any kind of pictures that you're doing. Less is more, honestly. So if you're really worried about, like, you want it to look super stealth and normal, don't use as much. Go a little bit further away from your top line. I like having that really strong line, but if you want it to just kind of fade in a little bit more and just do like specific patches, it's super easy. The stuff that you get with less color, more of a gray darks, then you're not going to have as much of this orangey stuff. I'm very ginger. This is why I chose that color, because it just really, it goes with my skin better. I hope you had fun in this video, and I'll see you again next time.